to the Republic Bank Matrimony Panorama 2021 Steel Pan Competition. I'm your host, Felice Robertson. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you are, whether you're watching us live on Facebook or maybe you're watching us on television. Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to comment in the Facebook, okay? All right, so today we've got a lot planned for you, some wonderful performances. We've got solo, duets, and the group performances here on Steel Pan. We all love pan music, don't we? Well, I do, and I cannot wait for you to hear all that we have planned for you. But first, we have to have some remarks from our sponsors. Joining us today from Republic Bank, the Manager of Marketing and Communications, Ms. Michelle Johnson.
Thank you, Felice, and hello, viewers. I bring you warm greetings from Republic Bank Guyana Limited, proud sponsors of the Republic Bank Panorama Steel Band Competition, and we're excited to bring you the finals of this year's minor categories. From much smaller beginnings in 2009 to today, the Republic Bank Panorama Competition has grown in stature and popularity, drawing widespread participation, capacity crowds, and an extended program that eventually had to be split over 2 days between the minor and major categories. Today, in our 13th consecutive year, to echo that very popular old Tradewind song, it's traditional. And we're delighted that our partner, the Ministry of Culture, has sought new ways to bring this competition to us at such a time as this. For almost a decade and a half, Republic Bank's PAN collaboration with the Ministry of Culture has produced very positive, very encouraging, and impactful results. In PAN, we have seen little children grow and develop into accomplished players, band leaders, and teachers of the art form. We have witnessed lives being changed, with players transferring the discipline, the passion, and the commitment into their life's pursuits, including academics and careers, and achieving excellence. Quite a powerful chain reaction, making a difference in action. We value this and all of our collaborations on the Republic Bank's Pan Minors, for example, and the Music Literacy Program. We look at the Pan Tuners program as well, and all combined have helped sharpen the skills and sustain enthusiasm among the players for Panorama. And so we extend our appreciation to the Honorable Minister Charles Ramson, Minister of Culture, Permanent Secretary Melissa Tucker, Director of Culture, Tamika Boson, and our closest collaborator and champion of PAN, Acting Director of Culture, young Andrew Tyndall. And we thank you all for seeing this as important, for making it happen, while observing, of course, the COVID-19 health and safety protocols. To today's players, we look forward to seeing you and hearing you showcase the power of PAN and the power to succeed. And while not everyone can win the prize, do know that each of you contributes to a win for Guyana, a win for culture, and a win for making a difference. And so on behalf of all of us at Republic Bank, I extend best wishes to all our participants, organizers, and those supporting behind the scenes, and to each of you watching. Enjoy, and do be safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Johnson, and thank you, Republic Bank. We now get into our performances. Our first performer in the junior solo today is Jayla Jeffrey, performing Partita in A minor. Angela Jeffrey, everybody. And now joining us for another junior solo is Tyrese Thomas, and he's playing Capriccio 2 in E minor. Thank you so much, Tyrese Thomas. Now remember, people, these are your junior soloists, and they each have 3 minutes to play. Man, do our judges have their work cut out for them. We now have our next performance coming from Andrew Charles. It is Flu Studies number 22. Great job, Andrew. Thank you so much. And he got into the zone, didn't he? All right, so here comes our fourth performer. And this is Chris Blake, and he's performing Molesque Mora. Excellent stuff, Chris. Thank you so much. And now let's get into our next performance, and it comes from Hadassah Louis. It's Sonata Number 2, Allegro in A minor. Thank you, Hadassah. That was the sweet sound of classical pan music. Isn't it lovely? And for those of you that are following us right now on Facebook, go ahead and comment who's been your favorite so far. But right now, we want to thank our sponsor. We couldn't do this without Republic Bank. And also, we want to thank the Ministry of Culture, Youth, and Sports. And we do have our judges joining us via Zoom today. So thank you to our judges, and they are Mr. K. Rose. We also have Mr. Curly Lowe and Mr. Clyde Terrence. So thank you so much for judging. We can't wait to see who wins this competition today. We do have our next performer that will be coming up quite soon, and that would be Saskia Butters. And Saskia is performing Partita in A minor. Put your hands together for her wherever you are. Thank you so much. Saskia Butters, everybody. How talented are our juniors? So we're super grateful that they all performed today. You saw 6 performances in the junior solo. Now, this competition, brought to you by Republic Bank, is an annual competition. And this year, of course, because of the pandemic, we are doing it virtually. So we're hoping that if you are watching via Facebook, that you will share, because if you like pan music as much as we do, we want the world to hear what we have here in Guyana. And our juniors are just fantastic. So let's put our hands together one more time for them. We're going to get ready in just a bit to welcome these senior solos. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Our first performance in the senior solo category is Jovanka Williams performing Pandemic Vibes. So that was Jovanka Williams, everybody. Pandemic vibes indeed. It reminds me of this entire pandemic. You heard it going up and coming down. You're getting the bad news and then, oh, some good news and oh, some bad news. But it's all the way around good that you're all joining us wherever you are today. I'm super grateful to be out of the house in this pandemic to host this particular show because I love me some pan music, and we got a lot more for you. These are new compositions in the senior solo. So here's another new composition for you, and it's coming from Michael Smith Jr. It's called Touch and Go. I can't wait to hear this. All right, Michael Smith Jr. It's called Touch and Go, everybody. Now, the first Republic Bank sponsored competition was held back in 2009 with 3 school bands. So I know a lot of you are probably watching and wondering, how do I get my child involved in steel pan playing? I know I'm thinking the same thing because my son is 12 and I would love for him to play like Michael and the many others on the stage today. Now remember, we want you to share the live. If you're watching us on the Facebook page, share it. Share it to everyone. Put it on your timeline. When I'm scrolling through my timeline, all I'm seeing is pan music. So go ahead and share the live right now as we get ready for our next performer. And that is Hananai Ben Louie. Hananai is performing, get this guys, Sour Sop Ice Cream. Let's take a listen. Okay, so that was refreshing and full of flavor, just like soursop ice cream. So thank you so much, Hannah and I. Now, people, we do have to remind you that you have to share the live and comment on your favorite performance so far. Okay, I'm pretty sure that you're out there supporting someone that you know here on stage. And even if you don't know anybody, keep sharing it and keep telling people about this wonderful performance that's happening here, all right? So now we're going to get into our next senior solo performance, and it's coming from Detroit Day, and he's performing Carousel. Detroit Day. Thank you so much. Give it up for him right now with Carousel. And just to remind you all as well that the junior soloists, they perform more of a classical style. And our senior soloists today, they are performing their original pieces. So enjoy it all, okay? Alrighty. So over the last 11 years, there's been a resuscitation of Pan here in Guyana, and we're so grateful for the sponsors for doing that. Republic Bank, thank you so much to them. And now we're getting ready for our next performer today, our final performer actually, in the senior solo category, and that is Rayon Miller. Rayon will be performing Mommy's Lament. Let's take a listen. Give it up for Rayon Miller, everybody. Thank you so much, Rayon. And it's such a pleasure to see this art form preserved here in Guyana because of our young people. Now, you just heard 10 performances, right? In our junior solo, just to remind you, you heard Jayla Jeffrey. We also had Tyrese Thomas, Andrew Charles, Chris Blake, Hadassah Louie, and Saskia Butters. They were our juniors. And then we had our senior solo category, which included Javanka Williams, Michael Smith Jr., Hanani Ben Louie, Detroit Day, and Rayon Miller. They were so awesome. So don't forget, people, to support them right now in the comments. Which one was your favorite as we move things along to our next category here today? We've got the Pan Duets. Now, in this category, you're going to hear a lot of great harmony coming from these two players. I love a good duet. I cannot wait for this. So let's get ready for our first performer in this category of Pan Duet. Our performers are Hadassah Louie and Samantha Beverly. Love in the Cemetery. Ladies, give it up for girl power. We just heard Hadassah Louie and Samantha Beverly, and they played for us Love in the Cemetery. Now, this is the Pan Duet category, everybody, and in this category, it's open, really, with no age restrictions. So just to remind you all of that, no age restrictions whatsoever. So we're getting ready for our next performer right now. Well, two performers, actually, because it is the duet. Next up, we've got Dawn Wynn Stewart and Dee Sullivan. They're playing Allegro in F. So let's take a listen to this one. Thank you so much to our last performers. They played for us Allegro in F. And now joining us on the stage is Adrian Benjamin and Andrew Charles playing Pan in A minor. Thank you, Adrian and Andrew. Pan in A minor. Give it up for the guys today. All righty, so just to remind you, we do have our 3 judges, and there's also an official scorer. Okay, so this person will be selected to tabulate all of the judges' scores, and we can't wait to see who wins this competition. Make sure that you watch it all the way to the end, okay? And now we're getting ready for our next performance. In the Pan Duet category, we have joining us on stage Don Johnson and Javanka Williams, and they're performing Rain O Rama. Yes, all righty. So that was Dawn and Javanka playing for us Rain O Rama. Such great Caribbean vibes here. Remember, people, that coming up after this on the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports Facebook page, you can watch the Junior and Senior Calypso Monarch competition as well. So keep it right here on the Ministry's page, and don't forget to share that as well. We're getting ready for the final performance in the Pan Duet. And we're going to have for you Ketienta Niles and Danielle Daly, and they'll be playing Blue Melody in G minor. Great job, guys. Niles and Daly, everybody, with Blue Melody in G minor. So you heard it in the Pan duets today. Let me just remind you of what you listened to. The first duet was Hadassah Louie and Samantha Beverly with Love in the Cemetery, followed by Dawn Wynn Stewart and Dee Sullivan, Allegro in F. Then we had Adrian Benjamin and Andrew Charles, Pan in A minor. And then we heard from Don Johnson and Javanka Williams with Rain O Rama. And you just heard Niles and Daly with Blue Melody in G minor. Let's give it up for the Pan duets. Pick your favorite right now in the comments right there on the Facebook page. And don't forget, don't leave the Facebook page. We've got so much more coming up for you in terms of competition. As I said before, remember, we've got the junior and the senior Calypso competition coming up after this. So stay right here on the ministry's Facebook page. And now we're getting ready for my personal favorite segment. We're talking Pan Jazz. That's the big groups, everybody. Let's get ready for the first group, coming from the National School of Music, and they're performing Cheers to Life. is good pan music, everybody. It's called Pan Jazz, and that one is Cheers to Life. Cameraman, I hope you got the back of their T-shirts. They also have a slogan there, because life is short and tomorrow is not sure. I love that. Cheers to life, everybody. So we're getting ready for our next group, and just so you know, in this particular category, you've got about 5 minutes to play, and you have about 5 to 7 players. So let's pick the one that we are loving the most, all right? Make sure that you say it in the comments. We're now getting ready for our next Pan Jazz group, Fantastic Seven, and they're playing Jamming. Take a listen. jamming with the Fantastic Seven or what? Oh my goodness, such a fantastic performance. But we're getting ready for the next group up right now, the Parkside with Rain O Rama.
7:30 is the party? All right, those are 40. Yeah, all right, good. I'll link you. Good. What does you look like a 12 for us, sir? Let me go, let me coach here.
music just make you feel so happy? And if you feel happy watching this, you've got to share the live right now on that Facebook page, okay? Share it to everyone so they can see the great talent we have here in Guyana. Speaking of talent, we do have the Guyana Talent Search coming up in just a couple of days, so make sure you keep it locked to this page. You're going to want to see that. And we've got more talent right here on this stage. Coming up right now with their performance is the Kunjaz Steel Ensemble, and they are performing Nora. Take a listen. right, everybody, give it up for the Kunjaz Steel Ensemble with Nora. Didn't they look fantastic? Oh my goodness. If you love them, put it in the comments right now. And don't forget to share the live. We're getting ready for the next performance, and that is from Star Jammerst, and they're performing Could You Be Loved? Ooh, I can't wait for this. right, so that was the last of the Pan Jazz performances, everybody. You heard Star Jammers, Could You Be Loved? Give it up for them one more time. They were amazing. Just to remind you, you heard the first performance in the Pan Jazz was from the National School of Music. It was Cheers to Life. That was followed by the Fantastic Seven with Jamming. And then we had the Parkside with Panorama and the Kun Jazz Steel Ensemble with Nora. And just now you heard Star Jammers with Could You Be Loved. So that's all we have for the Pan Jazz. And you heard the Pan Duet, the Senior Solo, and the Junior Solo categories. Who will win in these categories? You have to stay tuned. At the end of this, we will let you know who those winners are. But thank you once again to the Ministry of Culture, Youth, and Sport. And thank you to all of you joining us in this Republic Bank Steel Band Panorama. Thank you to Republic Bank for sponsoring. And we look forward to you sharing this information with everyone. A big thank you to all of the coordinators on this. And don't forget that after this, we do have the junior and senior Calypso Monarch competition coming up. So don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Thank you to our judges. It is now time for our results. In our junior solo category, our first place winner is Andrew Charles, who played Flute Studies number 22. Our second place winner is Chris Blake with Molesque Mora. Our third place winner is Hadassah Louie with Sonata number 2, Allegro in A minor. Congratulations to our junior solo winners. And now for our senior solo category. Our first place winner is Detroit Day with Carousel. Our second place winner is Michael Smith Jr. with Touch and Go. Our third place winner is Javanka Williams with Pandemic Vibes. Congratulations to our winners in the senior solo category. And now for the Pan Duet. Our first place winner is Dawn Johnson and Javanka Williams with Rain-O-Rama. Our second place winner is Adrian Benjamin and Andrew Charles with Pan in A minor. And in third place, Dawnwin Stewart and Denicia Sullivan. Congratulations to our Pan Duet winners. And now for our winners in the Pan Jazz category. In first place is Kun Jazz Steel Ensemble with Nora. In second place is the Parkside with Rain-O-Rama. And tying for third place is the National School of Music with Cheers to Life and Fantastic Seven with Jamming. Congratulations to all of our winners. And thank you to our sponsors, Republic Bank and the Ministry of Culture, Youth, and Sports.